Hey guys, it's me, Jess, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is just gonna be 5 things that I've sold recently on eBay and Poshmark, and they're 5 things that went for a high dollar amount. So I'm pretty excited to share these with you. This is not me bragging or anything. It's just items that I think you guys can find wherever you go and just be on the lookout for. So if this is your first time here, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Jess. I've been reselling online for about 15 years, and I mostly sell on eBay and Poshmark. So if you like videos such as this, or thrift hauls, tips and tricks, or what sold videos, then make sure you're subscribed to my channel down below. And if you are liking this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Okay, so like I said, I have 5 items to share. 4 of the items are items that sold on eBay, and then the last one is Poshmark. So if you saw my last What Sold video, you would know that I did sell a Johnny Was embroidered kimono last time, and I had 2. So this is another one that ended up selling last week, and Johnny Was, you guys, it is a great brand to find. You can find it used or you can find it new. Either way, it has a high resale value. Either way, I bought this kimono retail arbitrage for $79.99. It sold for a whopping $197.77, which leaves me with a profit of $92.06 after eBay fees and after the cost of goods. So that's awesome. The next item I want to share is a thrift find. So I found this at a bag sale, and usually I just throw things in my bag. They charge me $8 and I leave. They have a section in there that's actually marked, and it has items that have price tags on them. These items are super cheap anyway. So this item was marked at $1, and I just saw Disney Store at the bottom, and I was like, oh, I guess I can get maybe 20 for this because it says Disney Store. And I know Disney Store is an expensive store, so why not? I got home and I realized that this was a bookend, and I should have looked for the other one. I'm sure if the other one was there, I would have picked it up as well, but I do not think it was there. I am like 95% sure, because my daughter does love this movie. She would have loved to have both of them, so I would have picked them up just for her anyway. So either way, when I got home, I looked this up and I was like, no joke, I was literally about to faint. I was a little saddened that I only had one, but I figured, you know, somebody might need a replacement or somebody just might be looking for this one. I listed it for $177, and I knew I probably wasn't gonna get that, so I was sending out offers constantly. I did have a few people ask me if I had the other one. Obviously I didn't, otherwise I would have listed it. But either way, one of the guys who did ask me if I had the other one, he was gonna purchase it whether it was broken. He didn't care. He wanted both sets. He asked me that question, and then the next day I sent an offer of $149.99, and he happily took it. So let's break it down. I bought this for $1. I sold it for $149.99. Leaving me with a profit of $129.49 after the fees and after that cost of goods. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Next item I want to share is, of course, another Johnny Was, because it is the best brand ever, and I highly suggest picking it up if ever you see it. This was a Johnny Was silk dress. I was a little hesitant about this one because it was priced super high at retail arbitrage. But with retail arbitrage, you have to spend a lot of money to make a lot of money. And sometimes it doesn't work out and you're left with a lot of stuff that cost a lot of money. So you gotta be smart, you gotta do your research, and you gotta have the knowledge. So I paid $129.99 for this dress, brand new with tags, at a retail store. But I sold this dress for $247.77. Leaving me with a profit of $85.57 after the cost of goods and after those eBay and PayPal fees. The final item I want to share that sold on eBay are these G4. I'm not really sure, I've never heard of them, but they had skulls all over them. I knew they were unique, I knew they were super cool, So I actually looked them up in the store and I saw that the prices that they went for when I looked up solds were around $200. These shoes cost me $49.99. So the guy who ended up purchasing them, I don't really know what his plan was, but he did contact me on Poshmark and he did send me offers that were a little bit lower. They weren't lowball offers by any means. I would have been happy taking them, but he made me these offers a day after I listed them and they weren't quite at that 200 mark. And I'm gonna sound greedy AF, but I couldn't take it. Then he contacted me on Mercari and offered me the same amount. So as you may know, Mercari's fees are 10% lower than Poshmark's fee, but I did offer free shipping and he lived in California. So I knew it was going to cost me a little bit more to ship and I still did not take his offer. I did counter back at $207, but he did not take it. Finally, a week passed and all of a sudden my phone went cha-ching and the shoes sold. And at first I was like, ha 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 to that guy because I was like, I sold these for full price, so there you go. But I looked at the name and it was the exact same name that I saw on Poshmark and Mercari, so I am kind of excited for him to get these shoes. I was a little bit worried because he did pay full price, even though I offered him a lower price on other platforms. He has yet to leave me feedback, but the item was delivered over a week ago, so I think I'm pretty safe. So as I said before, I bought these retail arbitrage for $49.99. They sold for $227.77, leaving me with a profit of $148.17 after that cost of goods and after those fees. I am super happy with that. So let's scoot on over to Poshmark. So Poshmark, I loved you. So I actually went to Goodwill on a Friday, their 75% off day, and I found a few things that I wanted to sell. And then at the very end, I saw in the case these beautiful, amazing Chanel shoes. They were marked $30. So I waited in line and then I got the attention of the lady who was working there and I said, hey, may I see those shoes please? Because I'm super polite. So she took them out for me and she was like, oh, are these good shoes? Maybe. I was kind of upfront and I said, I'm just gonna look up that number and see if these are real. Caveat, just by looking up the number, it's not gonna tell you if they're real or not. Any counterfeit company can put numbers in shoes or hats or any type of clothing, but I still wanted to take the chance. So she actually read off the number for me so I could type it into my phone. So these came up and they were still on the Chanel's website. So at a quick glance, I was like, yeah, these look pretty legitimate. I'm gonna take the chance and pay $30 and hope that they are real. If they are not real, I will have a cool pair of shoes of my own that I can just say were like $900. So I got these beauties home and I did a little more research. I checked a few things out, the logo, the placement of where things are, like the little thing on the heel. If that was crooked, then I would know that it was probably a fake. I did check with a couple of my friends that sell a lot of higher end brands and they said it looked legitimate. So after a few days, I convinced myself they were real. I was 95% sure and I told myself, you know what, just give it a shot. You're 95% sure they're real. If they aren't, then you just suck. So I listed these on a Tuesday for $595. I had a couple of people contact me. Nobody asked if they were real or if they were authentic, which I thought was weird. But maybe they just assumed, since I've sold so much in my Poshmark closet and I have higher end brands in my Poshmark closet, that they were. This lady came along on Thursday night, asked me for a couple more pictures of my feet. I was a little hesitant because I don't want to show my feet. But she was really only looking for the top of my shoe and I gave her too many photos, like too much. And then I was kind of embarrassed, so just, but I gave her what she needed. She asked what was my lowest price. I sent her a $500 offer because I knew at $500 Poshmark would authenticate for free. I wasn't going to take any less because if they weren't real, I would feel totally horrible about selling somebody $400 something pair of shoes that weren't real, and I would feel too guilty. So I offered her that $500 with free shipping, and she accepted. That was step one. I was super excited, but I had to get through the authentication part. So I went ahead and sent it to Poshmark. Poshmark took like literally 24 hours, and they came back and said they were real. That was when I partly celebrated because I was like, I found real shoes at my Goodwill. But then I was like, oh no, she might not like them. There might be something wrong that I did not say in the ad. So praying that she gives me a good review. As soon as she got them, she gave me a 5-star review. So everything worked out perfectly. So yeah, those were 5 sales that happened in the last couple of weeks since my last What Sold video. And side note, these all sold within a couple of months. So that's pretty amazing. So out of those 5 items, what was your favorite? Also, I hope I taught you something, maybe to look out for Disney Store stuff, Johnny Was stuff. Any shoes that have skulls on them is a definite pickup. And then Chanel, of course, but you know, how often do you come across those? I think I did just get lucky with that one. So again, if you could give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed and have yourselves a great day. Thanks. Bye.